Hey, I'm like sick and hungover as fuck. Best time to cover this video. A lot of angry videos about the whole My Little Pony friendship is magic shit, and some people are against it, some people are for it. I'm personally Broney. Nothing big about it. Doesn't affect my life, doesn't change anything. And there's like, I was watching Chris Sanders' video and he was compiling questions from haters to answer in a manner of doing a video, and I thought I'd go for the more hateful, perverted stuff as it's been this channel. But I'm almost ready to bloody evacuate my stomach of whatever the fuck's in there from last night. My head's still spinning. I'm not very sympathetic, so background story, I'm normally aware of memes and, image boards, the whole 4chan thing, whatnot, some of my friends as well. I was aware about the whole community and thing, but wasn't 100% sure if it's trolling or if they're legitimate or fair dinkum about it. Asked some of my buddies who are more in tune at the hobby club, and they said great shit, watched the first 3-4 episodes, whatever, so checked it out and found it thoroughly enjoyable. Slowly in between, working on shit and, meal break or something, I'll check out an episode, and slowly over a period of a few months I got through 2 seasons, and I'm eager for the 3rd one. The finale to season 2 is it's quite pretty good. I'll answer these questions, and I'll put a copy of the questions at the bottom of the video if people want to do something similar. So let's go. So the first question you'll come across is some alpha male in a video that's all angry and going, "What the hell? Why do you watch a show for little girls?" Well, if it's entertaining, if it's enjoyable, relation to the characters, if you like it, you'll watch it. Don't worry about the sub-demographic, Don't have to be proud or wear it on your chest. What you do in your private time is what you do in your private time, and thoroughly enjoy it. Why does older women follow Justin Bieber and read Twilight? Why do you enjoy watching sport? What is so good about My Little Pony? Now, a lot of people will say they've enjoyed the characters, they relate with the characters, they relate with the situations, the shows, the story. For some, good animation. It's generally well done and entertaining, and if you're into something that's entertaining, why the fuck not? Are all bronies virgins? Now, yeah, that's a fuck off question. It's different from every individual. I'm not going to go into personal what, because that's my own fucking life, but I'm a fairly independent motherfucker. Yeah, there's some that are not virgins. Personally, I've talked to girls about the fucking show, like friends, not, potential people you'll go out, if you're to go out with a girl or you're hunting for a girlfriend or something, the courtesy thing to do, and for your own fucking chances and not to weird her out is, there's some things you hold off on, and there's some information that you share in conversation. You won't tell a potential girlfriend you madly masturbated to 2 lesbians shoving corked bloody items up their bum, or that a few months ago I violently vomited in a Filipino mansion. If you're in that deep in the community, and if you do, at least, she's not going to be whipping you or being a bitch in the future. So, yeah, it's a bullshit question. The answer is no. Are you a pedo? Oh, yeah, sure, why not? Like how all video games are also pedophiles, because they play a console that's only designed for little kids. or people who watch the football, the Olympics, soccer are homosexuals and they love the cock. So, yeah, what the fuck do you think? Are you gay? Personally, no, but I have no problems with homosexuality or gays. So, I don't find that as a relevant question. How does your family feel about you being a brony? Well, like again with the girlfriend thing, it's just some things you shouldn't complicate life with, and I don't have merchandise splashed around my room or anything, and even if I did, I've got interesting shit in there. They're on a need-to-know basis with other things. Again, with the lesbians, I wouldn't be telling my old lady and my brother that, hey, you know, I've just been fapping to this today, you know. Some shit you keep private unless you feel inclined to share that information, but you're more of a social weirdo than you are just for following a trend or a show. About my friends, I'll just add, some of my friends know, some of my friends are also bronies. 99% of them aren't even bothered, some of them aren't even fucking surprised. I'm a free-thinking, very open individual, and I come part and parcel with that to friends and family and whatnot, so it doesn't really bother anyone. Why can't you watch more manlier shows? Are you guys just trolling? Well, you know, this is the whole sexual stereotype. I mean, there's a wide variety of entertainment I watch, you know. Musical theatre's cool. Western movies with Arnold Schwarzenegger is cool. Anime is cool. Some video games, YouTubing. I watch a variety and I have an interest in a variety of stuff, you know. One day I'm watching a spaghetti western where two men are belting the fuck out of each other, you know. The other day, if I'm inclined to be interested in a romantic film or something, yeah, if it's entertaining or not. People aren't just into one genre. You limit your life that much, you don't know what you're missing out on. On the other hand, you know, you should try new things. So yeah, I sometimes do manly things. I sometimes do things that's not considered to be masculine. So yeah, do something manly like Call of Duty. Now, I want to make it clear, what is so fucking manly about Call of Duty? The only times I've seen people play, they're on their Xbox or whatever the fuck consoles they are. They got their headsets and they're talking to other people around the world. And from videos and I've seen friends playing, you have some high-pitched little fucking shit screeching at the top of his lungs about being killed and people being a faggot and just disgusting community and whatnot. I don't see that as particularly very manly, as it's an adolescent type thing. I mean, if you enjoy the game, power to you, but I don't see how Call of Duty is any more masculine than My Little Fucking Pony. That's my thoughts. Why do you spend your money on the toys? This question is not relevant to me. I don't own merchandise. I think I've got like a tiny ass keychain in a cabinet somewhere, or you know, I picked up drunk or curious at a con or something, but I don't have plushes, I don't have large figures, posters, DVDs. I don't own anything. I could have a very subtle t-shirt in the future. I saw one that was fairly cool, but not my thing. If you do collect the toys, and look, toy collecting is a legitimate thing. Some people like to look, evaluate, play, whatnot. Other people collect for financial purposes. It's a very popular thing at the moment, so there's probably rare toys out there you want to keep boxed or they look appealing to you. If you enjoy it and you spend your money on, why should you enjoy spending money on shit you can't afford, that shit you don't need to impress people that you don't fucking like? I mean, if I don't have a whiz-bang fucking car to impress people at work, it's because I'm spending my money on other shit. I don't want to be entertaining other motherfuckers. Why do you waste your time watching the show? me particular, I'm a busy professional individual with a few hobbies and interests. I'm either working, dealing with family, or my fairly interesting social and activity life. The next weekend I'm actually running a scale model workshop. It'll be the biggest in the Southern Hemisphere. I don't see it as a waste of time. It's downtime. It de-stresses me. I sometimes do build up a fair amount of stress or whatnot, and I found that enjoyable, an outlet of just doing something out there and against the social norm. Yeah, it distresses me, and if one is de-stressed, there's health advantages. I'm not gonna fucking cark it from a cardiac arrest or some bullshit. Why do you like to embarrass us men? Well, you're talking about alpha male tough guy rednecks. I'd love to embarrass you guys. You're a fucking embarrassment to all other men. You're the ones being dicks in front of women and making it hardest for us to get relationships. You're the ones that get very drunk and start punch-ons or attack people on the streets. You people are a fucking embarrassment to yourself. So if we're open-minded and we are honest about what we enjoy, we're very embarrassed that you're a closed-minded fuck. Do I have... Okay. What's my favourite pony? Now, I don't have a particular one if you're talking about the main 6 characters. They're all very interesting, and each character's got an advantage and flaw, and they work to each other and use their friendship and whatnot to overcome all sorts of bits and pieces. So each 6 main characters are very interesting, very important. Some of the side characters, like the relatives and the princesses and whatnot, they're very interesting characters. If I have to choose one now, it would have to be Rarity's over-the-top melodramatic acting. It's quite hilarious. I like the interesting character designs and traits of the Rainbow Dash. She's a fucking lesbian. That whole rainbow thing going. This petite thing that's into sports and manlier activities and shit, standing up and what she believes and pushing herself out there. It's very real life traits. All of them obviously over exaggerated for melodramatic cartoon reasons, but very, very realistic traits. That concludes the video. Other questions I do come across from Chris's longish video, and other videos are very, very similar, like why? Because I enjoy it. Perverted ones, yeah, the clopping one, I almost forgot. I found this out watching these videos. Some individuals do find animated pornography of the ponies and masturbate to it. I do not know personally any individual that does that. It's probably a part of the fur fagdom. Personally not into it. I think it's a very small demographic from the main fan base. You could say some of these individuals are sick or whatever, but as long as it's stuck to the animated side and they're not hurting anyone, I don't see any fucking problem. I have come across the images and they are a bit fucking weird and disgusting. Other ones such as, are you into bestiality? It's the same as the pedo one. Is it because I watch a cartoon that I want to go in the field and fuck a horse or something, which isn't very advisable. They can be dangerous animals. Generally, the fandom is not sexually perverse. A small group can be. The people who do choose to dress up and whatnot, they enjoy it, lets out steam. So I hope this gives individuals answers, or at least my view. And I think it's time for me to fuck off.